Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 82 of Build the Batmobile from the classic 1966 TV series Batman from our good old mates over at Fanhome. Now, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build this along with me, head over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop. You too can be building this iconic TV car. So, a look through this week's magazine. The Joker's epitaph there from the TV show. Great Batman comics there featuring Batgirl. Batman Year by Year 07. Joker and people there looking rather mean and menacing. And then obviously what we've got there today with our parts, we got the left and right switch boxes, red, black buttons, spark super rocket switches and Batscope panels, folks. Shows you how to put all the few switch boxes together. Back to fiddly little switches, folks. So hopefully you fed your carpet monsters. Says they're building the right switch box, how to fit them. You're going to need to unplug cable K. I've already gone ahead and done that. So unplug that from your chassis and have that ready because you're going to be popping that bulb in. Completing the dashboard there with the additional covers going into place, and then we'll be screwing the chassis, dashboard to the top of the interior compartment, folks, okay? Reconnect the cables there for your detector scope and the dashboard. And then this is what we're going to look like at the end of this issue, folks, okay? Coming along nicely, isn't it? So that's the magazine done. I'm going to scoot back just so that I can keep an eye on what switches are going where. And we'll start a bit of assembly, folks, okay? So first up, we want 82D. We want it that way round. And it says push 4 switches 82C into the left switch. So let's just grab those. We want 4 of these ones. So let's grab our cutters of cutting this. Actually, let's use me red handled ones. Don't want to risk it because we are cutting from sprues. There you go. So let's grab 4 of these. And I do them one at a time for a reason because I don't want to ping them. Starting from the right hand side. Let's get my persuasionary pliers there to get them in place. Do find these quite difficult to do, to be honest. There you go. So we got one safely in. So I'll start the second one. And again, I'm lucky with these green handled God hand pliers. They really are brilliant because there's no serrations on them. They don't actually damage any of the parts that you're putting in place. You can grab some of these from E-models, folks. They really are worth getting. And they're a nice crowd up there as well. So let's grab that one. Like so. And that's the 4th one. So put the rest up there because I'll be needing them for the other switch panel, folks. So let's grab those. Making sure that they're all in the right place, which they are. Bingo. Like that. We then want 82D, which is one of these big red buttons. Don't press the red button, Cole. Yeah, the one that says do not press, we all press. So that's that one. That's going in there. Nicely done. We then want 82E, which is here, and 82F, which is this little black switch on its own. Okay, very tiny. And the potential to lose that is very high, folks. Yeah, I'm really quite nervous with this one, if I'm honest. Right, you're going straight in there. But we are going to glue you in, I think. Be on the safe side. Like that. Keep you to one side for a moment. So that's them two done. That is then coming up and going in that hole up under there. So we'll have you up under there, thusly. Says it's a press fit, and it is. Bit of a wobble, so we're going to glue you and all. Might as well. Got nothing to lose, have we? So that's that. We then want to do the opposite switch box. So that's switch box number 1 done. We're happy with it. Bring in number 2. Let's get these all in. 82Cs right across the front there. So let's grab you. And use the same technique we did before. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them coming across there. Like that. Them ones went in nicely, but that little black one going in that little dome was quite a challenge, to be quite honest. Pop these in. There you go. Pop you on there. And then the last one can come off then. Get you out of the way. And then you can go in. Bingo. So that's that done. We then want another 82D. And you're going in the end. Like that. And I'll just use my little pliers or persuasion ringers to click that in place. Job done. Right. We now want to mount them underneath the dashboard. So let's get some AP screws on the go. Like that. Grab a bit of oil. Swap out the screwdriver bit for a smaller one. Go. Should make it a bit easier. Bink. There you go. Much better. A little bit of oil. Bink. And we want this switch panel first. So let's grab you. And spin our dashboard up correct way. That way. Detector scope over on that side. And we are going that way. Okay, so the two little lugs under there Now I'm going to go and pre-cut these, I think, be on the safe side. Pre-cut the first few threads. Now we can rest that in place. And then try and line that up with my fingers. And start that off. And then grab another screw. It does make a difference pre-cutting them threads, I must admit. Come around that way. Try and pinch that between my fingers. There you go. Now I can turn it the right way up. Just like that. Have you some of that? There you go. Does that switch panel in place? And we'll do the same for this one. Another pair of AP screws. And we'll do a pre-cut on the next two, I think. Be on the safe side. So they're just underneath here. Like that. Just so that you can start to screw off quite easily while trying to hold and balance your switch panels. Just makes it a little bit easier. I think. Works for me. Move that out of the way. Stop that flapping in my way. And we want to do that one. Desperately trying to stay on camera. Like that. Then I can line that up. Grab the next screw. Bit of oil. Bink. And then we'll put that one in. There you go. Rest it down there. Oh, someone's in trouble. So that's that done. It's now telling us to put the bulb in, so we'll do that now. Like that. I'm happy with that. We can then bring in the pair of 82G switches, which are these two silver ones. So let's have them. And they should be going up just on the Bat Spark and Bat Super Rocket control panel there. So let's implement the pliers of persuasionary switch button in placementless. Okay, let's give that the God hand of extra drill bit. Make the hole slightly bigger and put it in with extra thinness. There you go. Okay. Pop you in there. Like that. There you go. They've gone in, and then I can add some extra thin then to keep them in situ. So let's grab that. And the capillary reaction of this glue will just go down the sides of it and weld that plastic together. Okay, so that's that done. Or you can then bring in 82H and 82L. Let's have them. And it's a shame actually, because it's going to cover up this switch panel that we've just put in, but hey ho, we know it's there. And then this one goes over there. So basically you can just pop them off when you want to show people how wonderfully sexy your Batmobile is, folks. Right. We now want to grab the AP screws and get this in place and mounted. So let's grab 2 of those and bring in the chassis, which is just there. Right. So let's bring you in place like that. Basically drop our wires to one side and get these roughly where these are going to live. Somewhere around there. Let's get the first screw. Actually, let's pre-cut a thread. Got that feeling. Because these are quite flexible, these little side panels. And if anyone's going to drop a screw, it's going to be me. Right. Bit of flash there. Right. Make sure we're feeding our wires correctly so they're going towards the middle. Like so. Grab that one. Like that. And then we want to reconnect our plugs. We've got one right down there. Let's grab you with a pair of arrows. It says to loop it underneath that middle post, but that cable ain't long enough, so I am going to go over there like that. So that's that one done. And then we'll do a test in a sec to make sure everything works. So let's quickly spin that. And grab the detector scope. Again, I think I'll pop it up and around. We're in there now. Right, let's have a looky-loo at how that all is. So I'll do a quick test of everything, I think, just to make sure everything is doing its thing. Yeah, so that's indicators doing their thing. Okay. The other side. Make sure my light is working over there, which it is. Detector scope. Yeah. And if you notice, with the detector scope on, my bat phone lights up as well on top. Yeah. So that's working. Other indicators, let's check them. So spin the model around. I know bat beacon works because I tested that earlier. That's that set of indicators working. Bulbs are just there. Brake lights coming on. Main lights, yeah, they're coming on. One over there. There's another light somewhere else. I'm not sure where it's gone. Oh yeah, it's down buried in there. Let's bring you out so you're not hidden. Don't want them hidden, do we? So let's bring them and get these wires sorted once and for all. So green are lights, that's dashboard, if I remember rightly. Oh no, that's indicators. Yep. So we got left and right. I'm happy with that. And we got dashboard lights. If you can look down there, you'll see that the dash, the compass, the dials are all lit up. I'm happy with that. Turn them off. And last but no means least, horn. And we've got the start-up sequence with the afterburner. So I'm happy with that. And then, last but no means least, if we can see the back computer, it's difficult to see it. I will take a bit of video of it, but there's the back computer. And as you can see, it all flashes, lights up quite happily. So that when you open the boot, you've got all flashy flashes and all of that. So there is videos for these coming out, the mod videos, so you'll see how I did that. So now that we know that we're not going to be using this for a while, I can take the battery out of the remote just to preserve a bit of battery life. Tuck that in the back there, and we'll call that an episode. So there you go, folks. That's what you're going to end up with on your bench, like me. A nice, rather sexy looking Batmobile. So if you'd like to grab this and build one of these for yourself, pop over to the Fanhome website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop. And you too can be building this beautiful, beautiful Partwork. To help me out and help keep the channel alive and growing, if you could just click little fester in the corner and subscribe, it is free. Helps me grow the channel. Whilst you're there, ring the bell, select all. That way you'll get notified of upcoming future content. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. In the meantime, stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.